We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Bronco 79. 7 Pirates. 7.
Right to the air goes Daniel. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's going to let this one go deep. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Throwing right away is Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Makes the score Giants 7, Commanders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70. Prison 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it.
Go!
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
60.
Gain of 6. Makes it
Third and short, and it's Daniel. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Pass caught. That's Lane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
79, Buffalo, like it. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
70 Rangers, Panther 11, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Come on, set! Panther 60!
Throwing is Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receivers knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now, third and goal coming up.
Knocked it! Hawk 70!
To the air again is Daniel. He's got his big tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Commander. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the 29-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun. It's dark. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 60 basket, Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw with Daniel. He'll let one go down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Picked off by Javon Howard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st down, Daniels laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. And he'll get it down to the 12. That'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go.
2nd and 5.
60 Vikings.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready up. 79 Broncos. Here we go.
Here's Daniel. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
19, Pioneer.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Viking 18.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's dark. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Driving start on the ground. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18, Rattler, 18.
Throwing now, Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Check smash, check smash. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready,
He'll try to run for it. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Daniels now on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Commander. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
56-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and 6. Now Dart. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Ready, ready.
Here's third
Cut
and
19.
7.
Cut 19. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Daniels. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Washington.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Passes kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Dart going to throw here on second down. Quick throw taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Dart. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Second and 3.
From the 29, here's second down and 3.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Panther 60. Panther. Let's go. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Daniel. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60.
On play action, Daniels. Looking to get this one complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 7.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jabari Cross-Barrett. Touchdown, Washington. Passes hit is good. And the Commanders will extend this third-quarter lead.
Commanders 31. Giants 14. Tyler Bass set to
Following
go.
the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, Dart. This one complete right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Going right. It's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here, watch.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dart. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Slot man in motion right. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a pickup with gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 70, Mustang 19. 19, 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deron King. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Louts another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cut 19. Come on, come on.
On 1st down, Daniels. Now pass deep from McClure. That is caught. What a throw. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Washington. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 45, Giants 28. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The gun, here comes Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air on second down. Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yards to go.
To the air once more is Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. Gets away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air again goes Dart. He's got room to roam. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw is Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
3rd and long.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. And a shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Throwing. Dart. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Giants 35.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Buffalo 18. Red. Cowboy 80. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Get up. Warriors 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it is